Hello, parents. My name is Sarah Gonzales. I recently got married, so my new name is Sarah Forrest, but in the district, it's still Gonzales. So if you see Gonzales, Forrest, same person, I will respond to either. My role at Thunderbird High School is a world history teacher, government and economics teacher, and I am also the senior class sponsor as well as a My School Votes sponsor. I really like to kind of tell you guys what your students will be learning in class. So, in economics, some of the units we'll be going over are foundations of economics, microeconomics, macroeconomics, international economics, and personal finance. If you would like, you are free to pause this video and read some of these questions, which is pretty interesting to see what your child will be able to answer by the time they're done with this semester-long class. I also teach world history. That's a sophomore class. There's a lot that we go through in world history. So I have the course description to the left and also some of the topics we cover on the right, such as ancient civilizations, world religions, the Renaissance and Reformation, Age of Exploration, Age of Revolution, imperialism, and of course, both of the world wars. We cram a lot in. And then again, I just think it's fun as a parent for you to sit down and see what your student will be able to tell you at the end of this course. So feel free to pause the video and read through some of those questions. My class rules and consequences are pretty straightforward. I expect, and this is for my senior and sophomore level courses, I expect all students to come to class prepared, and that looks a little bit different now that we're in online school. So to accommodate that, if you could help by making sure your child is in a distraction-free zone as much as possible, that would be great. Positively participate. We'll be doing lots of WebEx discussions. And so if they're asked to engage, I expect that from them. I have a zero tolerance policy for disrespect, but all of your kids are wonderful and very respectful. So I don't think we'll have an issue. My fourth rule is to have electronics in backpacks during class, and they're in their own houses, so that probably won't happen. But I am asking that they remove any distractions, turn off the TV, pause the video game, not be texting or taking phone calls or hanging out with friends during class. It's really important that they engage and they put those things away for the hour and a half I have with them. That way we can get as much done as we can. And it helps them if they're not distracted. It sets them up better to learn. My semester grading is pretty similar to most of the teachers at this school. Assessments are worth the most points. It's 50% of their grade. Assignments are 30%, and their final exam is 20%. You can find our class syllabus on Google Classroom, but I have some important highlights on this PowerPoint for you to look at. The first one is WebEx expectations, which I went over a little bit. I need the camera to be on and the microphone off. The biggest one is to not have any distractions during a WebEx meeting. I also ask all of my students to be professional, respectful, and appropriate during the meetings, to participate and engage in discussions. Late work. So the expectation is for students to complete all of their work during their given class block. However, because of just some technological difficulties that they might experience, we've extended the time frame for them to complete assignments, and I will take them until Friday at midnight. But at the end of the week, I will not accept work for full credit. It will only be half credit if it's turned in after Friday night. Communication. If your student has an issue, I just ask that they communicate that with me, whether it's they're going to be absent, they can't have their camera on or anything like that. And then here are my office hours. I encourage students to come and meet with me if they have any questions or concerns. And then I encourage you to send me an email with anything that you would like me to know about your student. I want to make sure that I set them up for success.